she drove the car, she hit a deer. It was in a zoo. Well, my wife isn't too smart, you know. One night she went out, some guy stole the car. I said to her, you see what he looked like? She told me she got the license plate number. Well, there's always something. My wife's father, he just moved in too, has electronic pacemaker. Every time he sneezes, the garage door opens. I mean, today's been a terrible day. I got up this morning, picked up my shirt, a button fell off. A briefcase, the handle fell off. I'm afraid they got in the bathroom. This girl was fat and ugly. Ooh, was she ugly. How ugly? She was known as a two-bagger. That girl was so ugly, you always tell you put a bag over your head in case a bag over her head breaks. She was ugly. She was so ugly, look in the dictionary under the word ugly, you see her picture. I mean, ugly. I took her to the top of the Empire State Building. Airplane started to attack her. I mean, ugly. Must hear you laugh, though, I'll tell you that. There's rather there's no laughs. I live in New York here in the West Side. A very bad neighborhood. Just last week a guy pulled a knife on me. I could see it wasn't a real professional job. There was butter on it. Well, the first day I moved in, I asked the cop, I said, how long I walk to the subway? He said, I don't know, so far no one ever made it. I wish she came for nothing, right? Nothing. I took her to the ballet, she forgot the sandwiches. She can't cook either, the worst cook in the world. In my house, we pray after we eat. What a lousy cook, you kid. I don't think meatloaf should glow in the dark. I got the only dog, he begs for Alka-Seltzer. You can't cook at all. I need dental floss in the kitchen, the roaches hang themselves. Well, last night she gave me a steak, it still had marks where the jockey was hitting it. And then she told me to take out the garbage. I told her, you cook it, you take it out. You know when you're really old? When your family talks about you in front of you. Ever see those families? The guy's sitting right there. What do you want to do with Pop? I mean, Pop can't stay here. And Pop just sits there dribbling. Harry, put Pop in the garage. We got company coming, okay? Well, I'm older now. I know I'm getting older. You know when you get older, you get certain signs. I walked past a cemetery. Two guys ran after me with shovels. I don't care about sex anymore. To me, food is exciting. I tell you, with me, eating has replaced sex completely. In fact, I have a mirror put in over my kitchen table. Oh, the other night I was embarrassed while I was eating. My kid walked in. I grabbed my napkin. I covered my main dish, you know? Oh, my wife had a mirror put in over our bed. Yeah, she told me she likes to watch herself laugh. No respect at all. I used to share a locker with a mop. I gained some weight. Are you kidding? It's tough to stay in this diet. It's really tough. I have a big appetite. Are you kidding? Bigger. Maybe McDonald's. I stand outside and watch the sign change. The trouble with me, I'll tell you the trouble with me. I appeal to everyone who could do me absolutely no good. With me, nothing comes easy. Well, the other day I went into McDonald's. They told me I don't deserve a break. That's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. No respect at all. Well, yesterday for 2 hours, a guy followed me with a puma scooper. I don't get no respect for anyone. I bought some rat poison. The girl asked me, shall I wrap it up? I'm going to eat it here. It's not easy being me. I was arrested for jaywalking. The crowd kept yelling, don't take him alive! I'll tell you, the whole thing goes back to my childhood. The time I was lost on the beach in a car and we looked for my parents. I said to the cop, I think we'll find him. He said, I don't kid, there's so many places they can hide. I was never lucky in the beach, never. I was drowning. I was yelling, help, help. The lifeguard ran over. I said, all right, kid, keep it down, keep it down. I asked my old man, how can I get my kite in the air? He told me to run off a cliff. Joe, Johnny Carson. He said, yeah, you too? Hey, good crowd, huh? You know me, I love crowds. As a kid, my house was always crowded, always people around. You know, I come from a big old-fashioned, hard-working, stupid family. That's what I What a dumb family I got. Are you kidding? Last week I looked up my family tree and found out I'm the sack. My man, he was dumb too, my old man. He worked in a bank that caught him stealing pens. I tell you, I can't relax, you know. Well, the other night I felt like having a few drinks. I went over to the bartender and said, surprise me. He showed me a naked picture of my wife. My wife had got no sex like me that she cut me down once a month. Oh, I'm lucky. Two guys I know she cut out completely. I met one of the guys. I told him, who told you could fool around my wife? He said, everybody. Had a good mood, though, I'll tell you that. I just signed a big contract with General Motors for 2 years. I bought a new car. I just get stuck when I buy a car. The salesman always says she's a beauty. He never says he's a beauty. And I found out why, because the car and the girl very much alike. He would either want a car or a girl. How many times in a cold morning when you really need it, it won't turn over. Oh, I said it was a beauty. I asked the cab driver to get some action. He took me to my house. Well, I'm not a sexy guy. I know I'm not sexy. But this morning when I put on my underwear, I could hear the fruit room guys giggling. Now, I'll tell you a place you can try yourself in a bank, but a lot of banks never see a men's room. Men's room is only for employees. You have to work there to use it. I was at the bank last week. I had to go so bad I applied for a job. I'm getting older now. I know I'm getting older. You know when you get older, you get certain signs. I walked past a cemetery, two guys ran after me with shovels. Now, I don't care about sex anymore. To me, food is exciting. Oh, I tell you, with me, eating has replaced sex completely. In fact, I had a mirror put in over my kitchen table. Oh, the other night I was embarrassed. While I was eating, my kid walked in. I grabbed my napkin. I covered my main dish, you know. Oh, my wife had a mirror put it over our bed. Yeah, she told me she likes to watch herself laugh. I'll tell you my trouble. I got the wrong doctor. You know my doctor, Dr. Vinny Bombas. That's my doctor. I saw him last week. I told him, Doc, every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, I want to throw up. What's wrong with me? He said, I don't know, but your eyesight is perfect. One time I called him, I swallowed a bottle of sleeping pills. He told me to have a few drinks and get some rest. He didn't help me lose weight either. He told me to run 5 miles a day for 2 weeks. I called him up. I said, Doc, I'm 70 miles from my house. And that's too, that's another one. I told him my teeth were all getting yellow. He told me to wear a brown necktie. I'll tell you, last it was a rough week. My psychiatrist told me I'm going crazy. I said to him, if you don't mind, I'd like a second opinion. He said, all right, you're ugly too. And I was a big kid too. I went to that store. People kept asking how big I'd get. What a childhood I had. My mother never breastfed me. She told me she liked me as a friend. My mother had morning sickness after I was born. My old man, he didn't like my looks either. He carried around a picture of the kid who came with the wallet. Well, you gotta have a touch of class, you know. You know what real class is? When you're alone and you're far, you say, excuse me. That's class. And kid had nothing. I was poor, really poor. I was so poor, my rich aunt died in the will. I owed her $20. I was poor. I wore my father's hand-me-downs. It was rough. I had to unzip my fly to blow my nose. We were poor. And our Christmas tree, we had no tinsel. We used to wait for Grandpa to sneeze. As a kid, I had plenty of pimples, too. One day I fell asleep in the library. I woke up, a blind man was reading my face. And I went through plenty, but the first time I hitchhiked, I got beat up. I used the wrong finger. When kids today is different, they got a tool that they don't appreciate it either. Last Christmas, my kid wanted a BB gun. I gave him a BB gun. He gave me a sweatshirt with a bullseye on the back. That smart kid I got. The other day, I told him about the birds and the bees. He told me about my wife and a butcher.